I might be in the ultra minority on this one, okay? Just hear me out on this. I've never found Jennifer Lawrence all that hot or talented. I know, might be a hot take or something like that. Maybe not. She hasn't really been prominent in quite a long time, okay? And again, now she's trying to make a comeback or be relevant or something. Just continue the complaining train. I don't know what she's attempting to do with this one, okay? Jennifer Lawrence says Hollywood's gender pay gap is still very real. What? Are you kidding me? What are your complaints? What are your markers for success? Like, what are you doing? Okay. The Hunger Games actor. Oh my God. That was popular back in my early fucking 20s. Like, if you haven't been relevant for that long, like it was that and what was that? Silver Linings Playbook with that overrated hunk of shit. She was some starving artist and Bradley Cooper was a recovering addict. That was in on or around the exact same time, and nobody cares. Nobody knows about you. Yeah, you ended up tanking the X-Men franchise for a second time because they built everything around you, and then they retold the Dark Phoenix saga for like the, N-th time in fucking film. Like, X-Men is great and all, and you can do something other than just, oh my God, take a look at that. Jean Grey went crazy, and Dark Phoenix is so cool. There's other things you can do for Christ's sakes, but no, that entire franchise was built up around her as Mystique, okay? But she's talentless, and now because she's on the downside of her career, because let's be honest, you aren't getting any younger. Now she's pulling out the same tired old script. It's like, what's happening? I used to get hired for my tits and my ass, and now because they're starting to sag and a new crop of 18-year-olds is showing up every single day, what happened? What happened? Now I'm just going to start blaming everybody else, almost like everything is going completely to schedule. Actor Jennifer Lawrence revealed that Hollywood gender pay gap remains a big problem. How would you even know? When was the last time you cashed a check? In a recent interview with Vogue, Lawrence expressed her frustration with her paycheck compared to male co-stars. Which ones? And again, just citing those X-Men films, okay? You were Mystique. You were at the front there. Sure, you probably got paid on par with, I forget the name of the kid who played Professor X. I think it was Michael Fassbender who was being Magneto back there. He probably got paid more than, what, Iceman or Angel? What about that? Oh, it's almost like you get paid on your talent and your ability to draw at the box office. Oh, okay, cool. I'm sure you're probably not talking about, boy, yeah, actually, compared to my talent, compared to everybody else that's on screen, yeah, I get paid way more than everybody else. You're probably not talking about it from that perspective. It doesn't matter how much I do, which isn't very much. You're kind of a wooden cunt. I'm not going to get paid as much as that guy because of my vagina. No, your crippling lack of talent. While Lawrence noted that all actors of similar status are overpaid. Oh, see, everybody's overpaid except for me. I don't get overpaid as much as my male counterparts. Okay. Oh, she said the wage gap was vindictive of other gender pay discrepancies in all fields. I'm sure. The interview comes on the heels of the report that Lawrence was paid $5 million less than Leonardo DiCaprio. Huh. Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, and she's complaining about being paid $5 million less for that. Yeah, you guys aren't equals. Not in any form or fashion. Not even close. How many Oscars? We know Leonardo DiCaprio is like kind of an Oscar winner of life. But how many times has he been nominated? Does your resume even come close to comparing to the first quarter of DiCaprio's resume? Like, okay, again, I was just going off the top of my head, like those fucking failure of an X-Men films, okay? Because it started off with a bunch of promise, and then it quickly went downhill with what? Like, people like Days of Future Past, and then Apocalypse hit, and went right into the fucking shitter. The Hunger Games, there was a couple of those, right? The first one was really popular, and then the rest of them came out. And yeah, Silver Linings Playbook, that was nominated for something, right? But what else have you done? Like, I don't know what Don't Look Up is. I genuinely have no idea what that is. So again, but I know who you are, and I know who Leonardo DiCaprio is, okay? A guy who has stayed relevant for 3 fucking decades. And everybody's like, oh, that was that bitch who had her titties pictures leaked during the fappening back in the day, huh? Wonder what she's doing now. Oh, complaining about the gender pay gap. Makes sense. She also made much less than Bradley Cooper and Christian Bale for American Hustle in 2013. Much less than Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper, the voice of Rocket Raccoon. Bradley Cooper, the star of The Hangover. Bradley Cooper. That Bradley Cooper and Christian Bale. Do I need to list Christian Bale's accolades? Like, again, a multi-decade movie superstar, Christian Bale. You got paid less than them. Yeah, you did. Because that's what you deserve. It has nothing to do with you having a vagina. You put Scarlett Johansson on the screen. You think Zendaya gets shortchanged on the new Spider-Man films? Yeah, I don't fucking think so. You're just complaining because you're just hating from outside the club. You used to be hired on being a piece of ass. Now you can't get that work. Sucks to suck, I guess. Marvel-based, not Marvel, but I seen it just underneath that. Gender-based pay inequity has been an issue in Hollywood for a long time. In 2019, Captain Marvel's Brie Larson encouraged women to not be afraid to ask for more money, especially if you have the biggest feet in the room. She explained that money is this thing that people think is super icky and that it's a trap. I don't care what Brie Larson has to say about that. Other recent example of gender-based pay inequity in Hollywood includes Jurassic World's Bryce Dallas Howard. Oh, the second billing on those multi-billion-dollar franchises? Oh, okay. Revealed, even though it had been reported that she earned $8 million against her co-star Chris Pratt's $10 million. Who's the lead in that one? Chris Pratt? Oh, okay, cool. Who has second, third, or fourth billing? Bryce Dallas Howard. Oh, okay, cool. It's almost like people get paid on who's the star. Oh, okay. For Dominion, she actually made so much less. Oh, okay, cool. It was reported that it was $8 million, but in actuality, it was so much less. How much less? So much less. Oh, okay, cool. But what about the reports that Chris Pratt went in there and negotiated that she got a pay raise at the same time? Oh, it's almost like women. It's almost like, there's Kermit the Frog-voiced psychiatrist from a few years ago who would go around and say that women need to be more assertive in the workforce and they need to negotiate so they can get better pay, and that women have to be more assertive, and there's no such thing as the gender pay gap. Bloody hell! Teen Wolf's ardent... what the fuck? Some asshole who was a part of a Teen Wolf spin-off remake? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Also recently brought awareness to pay inequity. Oh my god, wonderful. Fucking continue to complain and cry and not do fuck all about it. But don't worry, dude. This bitch was not done fucking complaining. Tucker Carlson gives me nightmares. Wait a minute. I've already pre-screened this, okay? And again, I got the perfect picture for this. Tucker Carlson gives me nightmares. Is that what you wake up in the middle of the night and see? Because that's the look on my face when I read that headline. Just the Tucker face, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. He's a cable news host. Frankly, he's the most popular cable news host. You can tell by whenever he says something and the amount of spurgs that come out and take what he says out of context, okay? The amount of people that he can get on his platform and the fact that he's on the only cable news channel that still actually draws consistent ratings. Anyways, new mom, Jennifer Lawrence. Now, didn't she give birth like just about a year ago at this point? Like your pussy's healed at this point and the new kid's smell is probably worn off. So let's stop that. Jennifer Lawrence says Roe reversal. Sorry, you're a new mom and you're complaining about Roe v. Wade being overturned? Make that one make sense. Has reignited feud with her MAGA supporting family. Oh my god. That if we are to have a checkbox or a fucking bingo card that's out there, okay, of just idiots in Hollywood, okay, gender pay gap, Roe v. Wade, MAGA Republicans, fucking bingo. Jennifer Lawrence revealed, she's 32 years old. Oh, here comes the wall. Remember, guys, she still looks fine, okay? Especially in a Vogue photo shoot, standing on a diving board, and please, I just wish that the little Mexican helper in the background would just, poke her with the fucking pool skimmer and that she'd just fall right in and then all the makeup would fall off and she wouldn't look nearly as fine as she does. Like, she just looks... Like, she's somebody that you'd smile and wave at in the grocery store, but she's not anybody that I would, stop and, try to get her number. She's just basic. She doesn't look like a movie star, okay? If you didn't know who she was, you would just think that she might be the cute secretary at your office. Like, she's the definition of, fine, I guess. But no, make this shit make sense. Lawrence revealed in a recent Vogue interview that she is unable to move past her family's right-leaning political positions, especially in the wake of the reversal of Roe v. Wade and the birth of her baby son. Wouldn't that kind of make her rethink her whole stance on being pro-abortion? Okay, if you just gave birth. I'm just saying, man. Like, wouldn't you think being touched by the gift of life would somehow make you think that, yeah, you know what, maybe killing babies isn't all that's cracked up to be? Or maybe her kid's just going to come back one day and read excerpts of this coming out because, let's be honest, Vogue's probably not going to be knocking at her door anytime soon because that career is coming to a quick fucking stall. But anywho, oh no, yeah, it would make her son feel just a little bit a certain way. It's like, well, I was just born and you were talking about abortion getting overturned at the federal level, okay? What are you trying to tell me? Anyways, she told the fashion magazine that her distaste for conservative politics... Okay, there's a lot to unpack right there. You're talking to a fashion magazine about conservative politics. Again, if you were like beautiful and a model or something like that, you might have something to talk about. But no. Instead of talking about your beauty, you got to talk about politics. You're an exciting person. Extends past her waking hours. She has nightmares about Fox News host Tucker Carlson. Yes, I wake up in a cold sweat. All I see is just this ghastly figure standing over top of me, just giving me the, I just fucking said something atrociously stupid. I just see Tucker face and I just, oh my God, sometimes the visions are so bad. I see his little bow tie spinning and I just can't stand it. People were pegging you as being the next big thing in Hollywood, but then you just ended up fucking fizzling out. Oh well. The 32-year-old actress, there's a lot of people who look good for their age. She's not one of them. Who was raised in Kentucky. And now because she got flued out to LA, and now she can't be with her family. Oh well, it doesn't look like they're really missing all that much. It's not like that gravy train's been rolling. Told Vogue that she has spoken with her therapist about reoccurring nightmares of hers that prominently features the immensely popular right-wing commentator. Oh my God. Tell me you want to get your hair pulled by Tucker Carlson without telling me you want to have your hair pulled by Tucker Carlson. Previously called the Oscar winner out of touch owing to her views on climate change. Oh my God. Of course she said. There's another thing. Get out the bingo cards, okay? Climate change. Right there as well. The Kentucky native. Oh, no. She hasn't been back to Kentucky for a long time because, again, it's just evil MAGA Republicans. And Joe Biden told me that I should hate them even if they are my family. Specifically mentioned the issues her father's Trump support have caused. Oh my God, he's still your fucking father at the end of the day, for Christ's sakes. Just throwing your parents... Again, I feel for this kid, okay? I don't know, I highly doubt you have a husband or a boyfriend, anything seriously like that. So you're a single mother raising a young son, and you have nightmares about a cable news host on television? Yeah, you're clearly stable. But yeah, tell me more about how Orange Man is really bad. I just worked so hard in the last 5 years to forgive my dad. What? For who he votes for? You gotta forgive him for that? Holy fuck. Female sophistry at its finest. My dad supports somebody that I don't like, so I had to forgive him for that. What? And my family, and try to understand it's different. The information they are getting is different. Their life is different. Referencing the information conveyed by the top news host to her parents and those like him. Yeah, I just think that I seen this one broadcast because, again, she doesn't miss a single fucking Tucker Carlson news broadcast, let's be completely honest, okay? I heard him talking to that evil sex trafficking misogynist Andrew Tate, and I just knew in my heart, because all I do is just watch TikTok whenever Tucker's not on. I just knew that my family was getting different information straight from the horse's mouth. No, I needed disseminated to me from other mass media outlets. The new mom said to the publication, I've tried to get over it and I really can't. I can't. Okay, cool. So again, just return the kid to its father and put on a concrete bikini and go for a swim. But not being political is also a deal breaker for the Oscar winner. Oh my God. If you, for whatever reason, find this fucking vapid bitch attractive or anything like that, if you want to have a successful relationship with her, it's only going to happen if you're a staunch conservative, because let's be completely honest here. He just needs somebody to fucking straighten her out. Or just let her buy a dog and die alone. I can't fuck with people who aren't political anymore. Oh my god, everything is political. How wonderful. You live in the United States of America, you have to be political. No, you don't. People with this type of attitude really just have no fun in their life. And again, wake up in a cold sweat and have to go to therapy about nightmares of Tucker Carlson. You can't forgive your family that lives like 3/4 of the way across the country away from you. For voting for Trump over 2 years ago at this point, okay? And you think that they're the problem? Okay. Indicating that she has left her family with the choice of being political in a way that she agrees with, or not fucking with her, and no third option. How wonderful, fantastic. Again, buy a dog, die alone. It's too dire. Politics are killing people. You have, like, no self-awareness? You're a mother now. You're supposed to be in charge of another living, breathing human being, and you don't think that your division is adding, contributing, or the driving force behind any of this shit that's going on? Oh, okay. The actress known for dramatic turns said. What? Again, I'm not going to get lectured to by this fucking 4. Probably lower than that, knowing that she's a single mother. She briefly spoke about the 2016 election. Oh my god, it's 2022 and Democrats are still on about 2016. For fuck's sakes, you guys lost. Let it go. Russia had nothing to do with it. But that's the one election that you can continue to say it was stolen by Trump. Funny. Oh, which caused the initial rift inside her family unit. It breaks my heart because America had the choice between a woman and a dangerous, dangerous jar of mayonnaise. Yes, it's politics that are the problem. Okay. And they were like, well, we can't have a woman. Let's go with a jar of mayonnaise. Yeah, you know what? They aren't in Hollywood, and they were probably experiencing a really, really good economic boom in Kansas. Kansas or Kentucky? Oh, Kentucky, right. Yeah, because I'd rather fuck a horse at the Kentucky Derby than bring Jennifer Lawrence there. Lawrence told Vogue that a miscarriage she suffered several years ago in Toronto convinced her of the importance of abortion access for young women. No, it looks like you can actually take care of that yourself. She says she was 100% planning to get abortion prior to her miscarriage. Oh, so you just saved yourself $500. Congratulations. What a fucking horrible human being she is. But the overturning of Roe V. Wade catapulted the issue to new importance to her personally. You're in Toronto, okay? If you wanted to get a fucking abortion there, they're ready, available, and fucking on demand. And then again, you live in California, you can get the abortion. You could probably take your kid in for an abortion right now if you're really concerned about this shit. So what the fuck are you even talking about? Oh, I hate her even more. Like, before I did this video, like, I didn't really have that high of an opinion of her. Like, I didn't think that she was that attractive. But then she continued to open her mouth, and she's gone from, like, I would say a 5 to a 4 to now about a 2. She's still in shape, though, so I gotta give her that, okay? But 32, single mom, fucking insufferable leftist. This is a travesty of epic proportions. But yeah, no, this somehow made relations with her family even worse. Oh, okay, cool. I don't want to disparage my family. Oh boy, here it comes. But I know that a lot of people are in a similar position with their families. No, nobody else takes politics this serious except for out-of-touch Hollywood elites. Just saying. How could you raise a daughter from birth and believe that she doesn't deserve equality? No, now you have equality, okay? Because I'm just saying, because the moment that fucking nut leaves the dude and lands in your fucking crotch, okay? He is saddled with 18 years, if not more, of burden if you won't even allow him to see it, okay? Now, quite frankly, you decide to have that unprotected sex, you get to live with the consequences of that. Or you could just take a short drive somewhere else and get it fucking sucked out of you because now it's just a states' rights issue. God, she's painfully stupid, and you'll wonder why you get paid less. They should give you a reading test before you can cash a check, because then they'd be saying these studios would be paying you a hell of a lot less. She says she periodically broaches the subject with her family. Oh my god, why would you even bother talking to this fucking nutcase? I broach the subject in the sense that I unleash a text message, just boom, 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 boom. They don't respond. Oh, that's sad. And then I feel bad and send a picture of the baby. Is that kind of like a threat? Because if you want to talk about abortion, then you send a picture of your kid. Are you trying to make vague threats about the grandkid that you're holding hostage? What a fucking sack of shit. Man, fuck this mental patient. That right there is Patricia Arquette in I don't know, another 10 years, let's be completely honest, okay? She's just going to get a couple of other bit pieces out there and then just take up the activist role that Jane Fonda is going to be abdicating real soon. Anyways, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.